What's up, everybody? It's me, Noah, the NNBandicoot.
And I'm Sean, the MK Ninja.
And we are the Super Tryhard Bros, bringing you the next session of Sonic 06. Where we last left off, we just kicked the shit out of the devil with the robot. Like all good fantasy stories end.
I don't know if that's... Oh god, I'm stumbling.
Holy shit, I just realized I don't
This
have
robot
any feet.
isn't weak to checkpoints. Damn it.
I will be back with 10 checkpoints. You will be fucked, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'll be back with point checks.
Shadow works for the military. I'm sure he gets paid well.
Not paid enough for this shit.
Probably.
Wait, where's the monster?
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Shadow, we are not looking for that.
Is no longer here. I will assist in pursuing him.
We will find him and bring him to justice. And then we will kill him. Wait, what?
So I need to know, does this game's story, in quotation, does it make you hate Shadow the Hedgehog even more than you already do?
Wait, does it make other people hate Shadow?
Well, no, I want your opinion because you're an addict Shadow hater.
Well, I don't think I would say Shadow hater. To be honest, if I'm going to enrapture my full opinion of Shadow, I'm more disappointed. Because there is potential in the character, I just feel like it's often utilized rather poorly. And it makes me more frustrated than anything else. Like, if I hated Shadow, I would just make a video about it. But I made a comparison video to a character I really like. Granted, that video sucks. Don't watch it. I want to make a different version of it and explain my opinion better. But an edgy character can work if done effectively. I know, obviously, I'm biased, but Velvet is a good example. I feel like she's done rather effectively going through the whole story. And there are other characters also do so, but Shadow just...
Their target is probably Mephiles.
I often see him just as being, like, by the numbers, like, oh, my memory's gone. Like, you know, I have to figure this out. Ugh, edgy. Whereas here, it's like, he has a purpose. So here, I think he is utilized better. Like, an edgy character with a goal, instead of just, like, aimlessly walking around, automatically makes them better. Whereas with other properties, Shadow is just kind of, like, figuring things out. And I feel like that's where he's weakest.
Yeah.
GUNHQ? Yes. Pull all available data on an item called Scepter of Darkness for me.
Time travel stories, not confusing at all.
Yep. Until we reach oh wait, no, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'd be a hypocrite if I said it. But like, not including Chronicles, I'll say it again, not including Chronicles, this is my favorite version of Shadow because he at the end of Shadow the Hedgehog, in the true ending, he just throws away his past because it's not worth all the trouble. Which is, I think, a great character moment. It's just that game does as much as I love that game, it does a complete terrible job earning that important moment of his life.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, I know it's the popular thing to hate on the game Shadow the Hedgehog, because it's like, oh my god, it sucks. But, like, I feel like very few people always go by the same notes. Like, yeah, sure, you can point to the gameplay and all that stuff, and overall, it's messy, and the good-evil mechanic is very bare bones and doesn't really do all that much. And it's replaying a lot of shit, and okay, bye.
Yeah, that one was my fault.
But one of the reasons why it sucks that people don't talk about is because Shadow sucks there. Like I said, like, the character is utilized better when he's given a purpose. There, it's just he goes along with stuff and then just decides things, and is edgy for the sake of being edgy, and damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Like, that shit's meme-worthy. Like, it's not serious or gripping, it's stupid. It's not good writing. I'm not going to say this game has amazing writing or anything like that, but already giving him more of a purpose makes him more relatable. And it gives him, like, edgy characters need to have moments where they're not edgy. They need to have weak moments.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they get tiresome.
I like Shadow the Hedgehog when he's a dark hero and not more of an anti-hero. If that makes any sense.
Which is why,
you know, you say like Shadow the Hedgehog, and actually it's just Shadow the Hedgehog now I think about it. You say like, oh fuck, Shadow's edgy for the sake of being edgy. You know, I can understand that in Shadow the Hedgehog, but I feel the way you do when it comes to like social media. Like, one of my favorite things until I've outgrown it was like the Twitter takeovers on the Sonic page of Twitter, where the voice actors just play the characters and answering question, which is really cool. And then eventually Shadow joins the mix, and honestly, it kind of disgusts me that they're treating him like an edgelord.
Yeah, like, the problem is, Shadow's creation already exists on a trope. On a trope that was very dated at the time. Having an edgy rival that's the opposite of your hero, because he was made in the early 2000s, and the early 2000s were the time of edginess. Like, rock bands were edgy, comic book movies were edgy, everything was fucking edgy. So, they had to have an edgy character. And unlike other tropes, like Sonic exists as the 90s trope, which, granted, is already really dated, but it has a more endearing side to it. Like, people look back to, like, 90s, like, I'm sure people will look back to 2000 stuff and be like, oh, you know, it was always so great, but, like, for a majority of people look back at some of that stuff and go, what the fuck were we thinking? Like, fucking Daredevil. Like, that movie, just, like, that's a good example. Like, edgy garbage. When you look back at 90s cheesy stuff, and we're like, oh, it's not all that great, but, you know, it's enjoyable. You can't even say the same thing about, like, all those 2000s tropes. And unfortunately, Shadow was made at that time, so he kind of encompassed a lot of that. And it's only when he started getting out of that
I will argue that he didn't get into that trope.
What?
I mean, he was part of the trope, but his character wasn't, if that makes any sense. Like, he didn't start being that trope until Shadow the Hedgehog. People could argue Sonic Heroes, but, like, in Heroes, Shadow was still being, like, pretty cocky and confident and cracking jokes occasionally. It wasn't until Shadow the Hedgehog where he was like, oh, I'm doom and gloomy.
Yeah, I mean, but the problem with that was what gave him a lot of his identity.
In the early 2000s, yeah.
Like,
I mean, no, not the early
also
2000s,
Shadow the
mid
Hedgehog.
2000s.
Like, that game is what gave him a lot of his identity, and built up a lot of, like, you know, what he's come to be. And whether that's the best version of him or not, a lot of what he is based off that.
Yeah.
So that's a serious problem. Like, sure, in, like, in Adventure 2, he wasn't that bad. Like, he was... I would say he was just kind of there, which isn't really terrible in of its own right, but he was like, oh, cool, Shadow, I guess. That was basically my impression. Like, oh, a dark hedgehog. Neat.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a negative impression, it wasn't, like, a great impression, it was more like, okay. But, you know, in other media, like Shadow the Hedgehog, it was more like, this is just bad. So, I do... To answer the question, after this long fucking reach of grabbing for multiple stuff, yes, I do like Shadow here. Well, like is a strong word.
Well, I didn't.
I appreciate.
I didn't ask
this
if you liked
representation.
him here. I asked, did your opinion on him change in this game specifically?
Well, the thing is, my opinion of him has changed over time anyway. So, well,
I mean, the
know.
problem for me is that because of the new writing style we get nowadays for Sonic games, I kind of never want to see Shadow again because I'm not a fan of, like... Okay, so people say, like, we want Sonic to be more serious. I'm like, no, that's not what I want. I don't want the characters themselves to be serious. I want them to be in a more serious story.
You had to.
Which are two completely different things. Like Ratchet and Clank. Like, Ratchet and Clank's got some pretty serious moments in their stories, but it doesn't mean that Ratchet and Clank are removed of all humor. If anything, they benefit from it.
you know, Silver, you gotta fuck things up over and over. What the fuck, man? Just gotta keep fucking things up. Oh god, that freeze frame for a second looks bad.
Which one?
Like, just like her going, ah, as she was being grabbed. It looks like she's been fucked up the ass. I'm here to save your dumb ass.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Reason number 3 that Shadow's the main character. He has to save the actual main character's ass all the time.
Yeah, that is... A better line would have been him saying, like, don't confuse me with that imposter.
Well, no, he can't say that because when you're playing Sonic's perspective, if he said that, if you were playing Sonic's story first, you wouldn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Well, true, but it would have been a better line regardless.
True. Also, this is my first time playing the Xbox. Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Oh, God. I'm humping the air. No! Oh, no!
Oh, I'm safe.
I'm making...
I lived.
Ha, bitch. I lived.
Oh, fuck. Yes. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to get launched to the moon here, so...
Wolf. Oh, you kicked me. I can control time and space, but oh, his foot. What the I thought you were gonna get yeeted over that mountain. Would have been funny as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I swear to God, that line makes me mad.
Oh, he got me. I'm dead. I somehow escaped.
Yay!
There's so many... Oh, get the fuck out of the way!
Yeah! Fuck you! Nice.
See his corpse in the background.
I killed him. I'm the ultimate edgelord. Also, your head looks like weed. 420 blaze it.
Which makes
I'm
sense,
hip
because
with
you
the
have to be on
kids.
that shit if you think you could beat me.
I'm hip with the kids.
I guess.
No, 430 blaze it, right? That's how it goes?
Anyway, we got the best Shadow cutscene in the entire series coming right up.
Ironically or unironically?
Ironically, this is the best Shadow cutscene in the entire series.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Chaos control.
Oh, that one. I forgot about that. Bitch kick.
Reason number 4 why Shadow's the main character. He's the only one that canonically beats Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you remember when Sonic fought Silver, he got blindsided and then he ended up losing.
It all depends on me. Can't lose. Not when I'm so close.
Whatever, weedhead.
Alright, so, confession time. Little kid Noah played Sonic 06 as his first 3D Sonic game. Think that as
Yeah.
you will, but me and my cousin played the multiplayer mode of this game a lot, and the only 3 characters you can play as are the 3 Hedgehogs. So with no context of knowing who Shadow and Silver are, because my first Sonic game was Sonic 1, and then after that was Sonic Advance 1, and obviously neither one of those games have these 2 in it, just because they're Hedgehogs, I thought Shadow was Sonic's brother, and I thought Silver was Sonic and Shadow's father, just because of the chest hair.
Oh my god.
The chest hair makes him look older than he actually is.
Not really.
As a kid, it did.
Looks, well, as a kid, yeah, maybe, but like, as an adult, you're just like, it's a different kind of tuft.
Yeah.
We're working together now.
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
you're an idiot. So yeah, we're getting another...
I guess I forgive you now.
I recommend finding, like, YouTube videos of Shadow kicking Silver in the head. It's pretty funny. Like, in the LP that I mentioned of Sonic 06 that they edited a bunch of shit to make it more different and funny than any other LP on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
When they get to that scene, it's like... it's like... fucking funny. He's like... After the first kick, he's like... You! And he kicks him again. And then he gets Chaos Armor, he's like... Ah! Kicks him again.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Everyone's dead.
I actually made my own version of that scene.
Is everyone here actually dead?
Yeah.
Oof.
Iblis. Shadow is the original Mephiles. That's Mephiles?
Oof.
They're escaping.
They're escaping! Wait, if they
Mephiles.
go after them,
Leave Iblis to me.
time paradox.
Yeah.
Take my child! Ugh. Oh, never mind. Scepter.
Take my favorite sex toy. You'll need it. Trust me. Hey everyone, thank you guys for watching.
While you're here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that bell.
Also check out our other content, both on this channel and our individual ones.
And as always, I'm Sean the MK Ninja,
And I'm Noah the NNBandicoot.
and we're the Super Try Hard Bros, and thank you so much for watching.
Peace.
Bye.